Storm Watch 12 weather with meteorologist Mackenzie Lake.
Good evening and welcome back to News Watch 12. Here is a live look out at Yreka. Take a look at all of these clouds, definitely still being nice and stubborn. We do have some snow still on the ground from what we saw just yesterday. Temperatures nice and chilly, 31 degrees right now. Definitely going to see those calm and cooler winds persisting through the day, making things feel a little bit chillier than we're seeing. And as far as our east side areas, only into the 20s right now. We're trying to reach past 30 right now in Christmas Valley, not there quite yet. 24 in Klamath Falls, and a little bit warmer along the coast. We're up to 47 right now. As far as satellite and radar, seeing nice and calm conditions, staying dry for the day today and continuing to stay dry for these next couple of days. But with all of this dry weather, and of course, since today is the day that the drought monitor comes out, it's good to always take a look to see how all of this impactful weather has been helping with the drought that we've been seeing here in Southern Oregon and Northern California. This was last week. You can see definitely seeing some abnormally dry conditions in Curry County, Josephine County. As you work your way inland, of course, the drought gets worse, seeing some extreme drought over in the Klamath Basin and Lake County areas. But as we move on into our latest update that we got today, you can see some pretty significant improvements, mainly along the coast. We're actually not in a drought anymore in Curry County, starting to see those impacts working their way inland as well. We are now just into a severe drought for the Klamath Basin and for into the Siskiyou County area. Still seeing some pretty poor conditions, especially for Lakeview. So we still need plenty more rain. We're not out of this drought by any means yet. We are still making up some ground though. Taking a look at our numbers, we're actually seeing some additional numbers in the Klamath Falls area and then some very, very big numbers into the Mount Shasta area, but we still have plenty of ground to make up here in Medford and in Montague. As far as for the day though, again, staying nice and dry. Temperatures will be the thing that we're keeping an eye on for the day. Nice and chilly for our east side areas into the 30s, 35 degrees in Klamath Falls. As the day continues, we're going to start to see some more sunshine start to work its way out, but again, still seeing some fog and some clouds here in the Medford area, and temperatures only getting up to around 43 degrees. For the night tonight, temperatures are going to be a huge concern. They're going to get down to some dangerous levels. We'll get down to around the single digits in Lakeview, down to 6 degrees, 13 degrees in Klamath Falls. With all of this cold weather and of course that wet weather that we saw just yesterday, we can expect some fog to develop as well, impacting your plans for the night tonight and those visibility rates into those early morning hours tomorrow. We'll be seeing some dense fog here in the Rogue Valley area, and of course some patchy fog through other areas along the I-5 corridor, so you're going to want to take it nice and slow as you head out the door tonight or in those early morning hours tomorrow. As far as for your weekend forecast though, we're actually going to be seeing a dry weekend. Again, temperatures into the 40s and 50s here in the Rogue Valley. Pretty mild, going to be seeing partly cloudy skies and not too bad as far as winds, and definitely not nearly as windy as we saw just those last couple of weeks. As far as temperatures, that'll be the main source of what we're really keeping an eye on for this work week. Again, we'll see temperatures more towards average on Sunday, but staying nice and below average throughout the remainder of your next week. As far as for your 7-day forecast for the coast, more sunshine expected in the near future, temperatures into the 40s and 50s. We do have a slight chance for some showers on Saturday, but again, those impacts will be very minimal from what we saw just these last couple of days. For Northern California, temperatures into the 30s and 40s for your work week, working all the way up to 50 degrees on Wednesday next week. And into the Klamath Basin, definitely seeing those cooler overnight lows. More sunshine though expected. And again, take advantage of those warming shelters, especially for those cooler overnight lows tonight and into tomorrow morning. And in the mountains, temperatures into the 30s and 40s. And here in the Rogue Valley, it's going to be pretty mild, seeing some fog for these next couple of days impacting visibility. But other than that, sunny and dry.